Hey y'all, this is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest. And thank you once again for showing up. So um, I'm sorry about the, I don't apologize. I don't fucking have to, basically, but I don't know. I might have to apologize in advance for this one tonight because I mean I know that a lot of things, a lot of elements in my life are going to come into question once I say some of the things that I'm going to say. I'm gonna do a little warming up first. So I had to give this one some thought because I'm not one to try to stray away from my people. I would say, and say things or agree with another group of people based on the behaviors of said group. So, like I said, I promise I'll be as careful as possible as this. And let's have us a little chit chat first. We warm up a little bit. So, while you're contemplating what you're seeing on the screen, we gotta give some shout outs real quick. Shout out first off to the replay gang. Thank you very much for dropping by after this show is no longer a live feed. Yeah, we see. Okay, I got 10 likes, 0 dislikes. Hmm. Am I slipping, or do I need to start calling it for what it is? Like, the people who like the show are the ones that really matter. But dislikes are very amusing to me. So I guess the serial disliker is off their game tonight. So, but they'll show up sooner or later. So, Phil, Brad, you are the early bird. I appreciate you. The historic early bird. I don't think anybody has showed up first more than he has. So, salute to you, my brother. We got RPM in the building, who is a very strong second to that. Carlton Way 1 was good. Barry Little, long live. Jay Everything. Don't ask me why I still live in your shoot, preference of location. That's one thing I would assume. If you found a life that you know, some can only dream about, then more power to you. We got Aaron P here. What's good? Angela C. What's going on? Always good to see you in here. Andre 420. And we got Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power. We got Detroit 313 in the building. All right. We got a super chat. Everyone is in their feelings over Miss Brooke critique of the lovely ladies, but they brought it on themselves, thinking their bad behavior and slurs on women overseas was a flex. I would say it's probably a little bit more than that. But here you go. Yeah, those two aren't meant to go together, but thank you for the super chat support. Okay, all right, got another one. The sword of free speech cuts in both directions. Exactly. I mean, for a group of people that have been speaking very freely about us on a daily basis, whenever they want to, on this medium that we have called social media. I mean, it's not like I don't completely give a fuck. It's just that I give less and less fucks each day. And I mean, like, people like, God damn, how many more fucks do you have to give? Man, let me tell y'all something. Tell you this. When I was back in the day, when I was stereotyped and persecuted for being a nice guy, I had plenty of fucks then. I'm just about out. I'm just playing. Me never the victim. But anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, me said Hawk Tool chick is funny when she said spit on that. Her voice. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. The Hawk Tool chick. That is someone that has caught. Yeah, this is bothering me. That's something on my shoulder. Uh, for as long as the internet was around, and for a decade, Keisha was talking stuff about black men, trying out for white men. It never happened, and they're pissed. White women sat back and steadily took the best black men. Oh, because according to the other side, the white men get the best black women. That's what they say. Marcus Romero Productions, MRP was good. Yeah, it's good to see you. All right, so let's go over a few things before. Yes, I do have the video pulled up. Me, because behind this little screen right here is the video. All right. So I wanted to show y'all that was happening. Hold on one second. I gotta set this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. So it won't be too killer on y'all eyes. Yeah. So I see a few things on social media. Okay. So they got Megan Thee Stallion It says she offers meet and greets similar to Chris Brown, where fans can pay $20,000 to grab her boutique. Fellas and ladies, would y'all pay that? LMAOOOOO. Yeah, yeah. Somebody posted this. I mean, if this is really happening, which I think it is, it's like whoever's paying that is crazy. You're paying for a good mid-sized vehicle in 2019. I mean, good mid-sized vehicle. 20,000 wouldn't cover it, but it'll cover a large portion of it. 20K to grab them cheeks. A feeling that is only temporary, no matter how much you imagine when you grab those cheeks. I mean, you can remember how squeezably soft they are, but I mean, I don't know that. I haven't grabbed Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, but I'm just saying, if you grab a woman, at least, yeah, I guess you at least you got to pay for it. But that would kind of make you like the reverse of a trick, wouldn't it? It's like it's a trick, but it's like you're getting nothing out of it except for a tug or something. So, by the way, that chick Riri who subscribed yesterday is a mob for a crazy Ethiopian chick named Zed and hates black men. She'll take stuff from here to Zed's page and dog black men out. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. I mean, if black men being brutally honest raises flags like that, like, oh shit. We got Revelator, the spirit of variance in here. I don't even think I shouted out the members. I'm sorry. But for the members that are in here right now, for the members of the channel, salute to you. Thank you for supporting me month after month. And that includes Detroit 313 and Revelator, the spirit of variance, and Andre 420 and Phil Brad and Aaron P and Barry Little. Okay, so yeah. So 20K though. 20K to grab some ass. I mean, it's Megan Thee Stallion's ass. I mean, no, no, not. I can think of, I can think of many other uses for $20,000. If that's your dream, I mean, but they'll try to equate this to the Chris Brown situation. Chris Brown is only charging like two, I believe, 2,000. If people want to take their Christmas money, their college money, their life savings, their bank loan money, whatever money, if they want to do that, and then they want to tug on Megan Thee Stallion's cheeks, hope they got $20,000. That's not. Look at this man right here. Look at this man right here. He this is gonna be the crowning moment in his life. He is gonna get so many sisters on social media. You know, Shoot, you pay. Okay, let's let me see some of these comments. The 20,000 for grabbing a stinky ass. Yeah, poop cheek, man. That's where the doo doo comes from. No matter how you slice it, that's where the doo doo comes from. Reminds me when one of these chicks met her OnlyFans top supporter, and it was fake. I heard. Yeah, but I don't believe this is. Anyone that would pay 20K for any woman, much less a skank like her, is less than a beta. Well, you got a lot of less than betas out there. A lot of them. She was doing her best to get back at black men who were checking out, and white men told them they rather bang other chicks, but wouldn't ever marry Keisha. There are some that did, and there are some that didn't work out. So I'm gonna need y'all help in the chat with the next thing I'm gonna talk about because I keep seeing the picture all over, Facebook and whatever. I mean, like, look at this guy right here. This guy think he didn't hit the jackpot. I mean, gonna probably start a podcast next week or some shit like that. But uh, he tried to get down with the Browns, so she'll introduce him to her friend named Dookie. That doesn't sound very pleasing to the senses. Said, look at that good on him. You can't get a real one for being fat, short, and beta mentality. Probably couldn't, man. It probably like I said, it probably was the crowning moment of his life. Probably the crowning moment of his life. It is hard for me to say, you know, be a congratulator or something like that. I ain't trying to be no hater. I'm trying to congratulate. No, I ain't trying to congratulate you for paying $20,000 to grab a woman's ass. It ain't like she introduces the best ass in the world, Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, come on, man. I take 20K and drop it in Bitcoin and the stock market first before wasting it on that pile of silicone and helium. These Keishas out there trying to one up black men. Apparently, the same goes for entertainers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, shoot, they got that ratchet thought rap out there. They thought they took over. Speaking of another matter of the heart, uh, this who is this? I mean, forgive me for not being up to speed, but I keep seeing this, and from what I understand, she was paying all the bills, just to have her a Chad, and he ended up divorcing her, or he's divorcing her right now. Short 313 said, speaking of Bitcoin, Trump just went live today and spoke on crypto like Bitcoin will blow up in September. Oh, okay. All right. So if anybody still got those Shiba Inu coins, just hang on to them. Was it 23 for 20K for that? Come on, dude. What the fuck are you doing with your life? I mean, there's that old saying put out by a black rapper. It ain't tricking if you got it. I mean, but them niggas got it. By the way, kid, did you hear about the silliness of chick sucking? Oh God, really? Did that really happen? You talking about the same Sukiana that? Let me see if I forgot to put in the slideshow. I don't think I did. You talking about this Sukiana right here? That Sukiana picture there with old the lieutenant general of the dick police. That's Sukiana right there. So he said the silliness of a chick sucking on Sukiana's foot. Why? Why she why is she sucking on Sukiana's foot? Did she promise her some cocaine? I don't get people. I mean, for those of you who don't know, Trump more like pro crypto. Yeah, as long as he ain't pro giving taxpayer dollars to other countries all the damn time and raising the price of oxtails and shit. Nigga, 20K will make into trillion of dollars. Okay, wow. Keisha is lost. Yeah, Keisha, and I'm sure by now because of the Keisha label that women that are actually named Keisha are probably a bit more offended. Yeah, because their mentality is being stuck to a negative stance, which I'm sure some don't like, but the same ones that don't like it would defend it when the behavior is actually on display, which I don't get. But okay, she actually looks decent in this picture. Yeah, not like some of them other pictures going around where she. Nah, let me stop. Yeah, but Dr. Umar trying to change her, man. He trying to make that wife. Shoot, not me. Not after I seen that video. That's don't ask me which one. Man, say a few quiches. I'm voting for him, by the way, in November. Tails a fan. Oh, so they still got fans out there doing crazy shit. I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, because they were doing crazy shit when I was growing up. Like, They had this video. I think I mentioned this videotape before, and it was videotape because that's the way it came. It's called "Banned from TV." And one scene in there, two live crews in a concert looked like a high school gymnasium. And one of the girls jumped on stage and gave Luke head right there. So that man got arrested for that shit. Like she pulled his man dick out, started sucking it on stage. Like ridiculous. So yeah. So sucking a foot that surprisingly doesn't shock me that much, but still though it's very denigrating for that person. I mean, whether they know it or not. But yeah, but Dr. Umar and Sukiana. I don't know if you try to be like her wise man or I don't know, trying to validate her so all would have a chance to look better. I mean, to kind of put a diffuse on the video I'm about to show you guys. So yeah. So ain't nobody said nothing. I mean, I guess y'all don't know who this couple is, just like I don't know who this couple is. I think they were a viral social media couple because like these couples right here. I mean, if you hit one short that has an algorithm with these couples in YouTube, their channels are all over the place. It's just like it's like an interracial channel rabbit hole. And I mean, with these type couple, this couple archetype, mainly be D dubs in the comment section. Oh my God, the beautiful couple. Love sees no color. Love sees no color. You know, be like that. But when you bring up the likes of Nate Parker and Donald Glover, it'd be Dr. Umar in the sisterhood, dick policing like a motherfucker. But I think AC talked about this couple. I haven't exactly watched his entry. That couple with the skinny legged Keisha was all about how she got her a great white man. She twerks for him and says how great white men are. Hilarious. Cranked out a few kids with him. Oh, okay. And one day he said he couldn't take it no more because I believe that, uh, yeah, because it's to my belief that he fouled on her. Okay, Detroit 313 in all caps. Bitch ass niggas talking about just deal with democracy yet. Kamala trash ass keep sending billions of taxpayer money to immigrants. Fuck democracy. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. And then when you listen to people who vote that way, uh, vote in for the politicians that do this, then one argument was America owes these countries that money. And I'm like, well, it didn't come out of my hand to theirs. Like, I didn't ask to borrow this money. Like, people are dumb. The Dr. Umar Sukiana coupling will not end well. It didn't begin well. It's like, what other intention does he have for any of this besides trying to validate her, trying to keep up with his pander ass bullshit following? What other purpose does this serve? You know, yeah, he's doing what people said Michael B. Jordan was doing with Lori Harvey. He's trying to get back in good with the black community, so he dated Lori Harvey. Like, I'm just like, I disagree with that argument. Like, he's really doing it. He's trying to keep up with, dumbass, dense fucking people who like people of a lower character just because they got a vagina and tits. And I noticed I said people of a lower character. That could be anyone. So people need to fucking stop. Uh, yeah. So Nate Parker is a writer. The man made the blackest movie ever, where he showed us fighting back. Yeah, but let Snoop Dogg say it, and how we are easily influenced as a people. You don't want to watch no more slave films. All of a sudden, every black person agrees with him because he's a famous celebrity. I'm not saying that you should have to watch slave films. I bet a nigga watch slave films. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you were programmed and indoctrinated just like with everything else. Then Umar no doubt did because I think he never defended his dissertation, knock up a couple of strippers, degenerate behavior and taste he has. Yes, 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 he does. Like I said, by picking like he would probably do this with Lizzo too if he were famous enough. Yeah, just to get that side of the sisterhood on his side, because he need to keep the heat off of him for not doing building that school, and putting the school in place. Like he should have did something. I mean, some smaller trailer or some shit. Like so, as long as you saying what people like, motherfuckers don't care about shit. Yeah. So, all right. So I've have kept y'all waiting long enough. Okay, Sir Rhea Brooks. All right. So here's the thing, y'all. I usually don't roll with other races when they have something to say about black. I usually don't. Which y'all still commenting on Dr. Umar down there. So let me respond to those before I get started with her. LOL, that's cool. If it ever get built, and it won't, it'll be full of kids from ghetto single mothers and kids who learn squat. Yeah, squat as in nothing. Nada. Umar is rising through the celebrity ranks. White people have turned him into a meme on TikTok. Yeah, plus Eminem shouted him out. Yeah, he must have. No, I ain't gonna say that. He's crossed that line. He's probably gonna guest star on a television series. Yeah. Umar need to stop hugging on black women to be hugging on some blueprints for that damn school. Well, he can hug the ladies, man. Satiating our primal instinct to be, touched by someone of the opposite sex. I mean, he get a little huggy, huggy. I ain't got nothing against that. What I do have something against is all the bullshit, the dick police. Yeah, yeah, I got, So let's see. All right, so, all right, so like I was saying, this German woman is just as ratchet as the women she talks about. Umar school just got delayed. Yeah, it did. That's the report. That is actually no joke. This German woman is just as ratchet as the women she talks about. No difference as far as I'm concerned. Okay, gone for milk. What's good? Yeah, but I'm not. Like I said, I put the disclaimer in there. I'm not saying that I'm gonna all the way agree with her. If you think I'm a black man that's just trying to fall into a trap of other races of women are here to save us, I ain't never been that guy. Ever, ever. So kiss my ass on that one. No, I don't roll with other races having anything to say about black people in general. But we're here to understand the truth. Is she lying? Did she say anything that was racist? So that's the kind of stuff I'd be looking for. If she's saying something that's outright overtly racist, because that's what people usually go to when they, hear things come out of the mouth of people like this. I mean, yet and still, and I will say this, and I've seen this several times on social media. Whenever they got anything negative to say about black men, you got black women and black men posting it everywhere. See, they don't like y'all for real. I told y'all. I told y'all. Yeah. Hell, one famous YouTuber, well, I wouldn't say famous YouTuber, but the Bang, her, she had a white dude talking all kinds of spicy about black men. And then you got some simp ass niggas, man, you play what making your man for? Because you know you always have those. You always have those niggas. So hey, if we're gonna have this little notion that we can't agree with whatever she's saying just based on race, I'm here to say that there's literally no one on social media doing that shit. There's no the people who say this stuff. Oh, y'all just gonna get behind the white good, good, the white good, the white good. They're the very people that would accept any white person having anything to say about black men. Tell me I'm lying. Fuck you. I'm not. Like I said, I've seen it on Facebook. It's happened on Twitter, Instagram. I mean, it happens all over social media, YouTube especially. You ain't nobody innocent on YouTube, so I don't want to hear none of that shit. Call me whatever you want. Try to bring my family up. Oh, you have a black wife and a black daughter. What are you doing? I said, what I advise you to do is to go to hell because I don't give a shit. Fuck you mean I'm not going to be concerned with the behavior of people. And I got a kid that hasn't even reached adulthood going into that shit. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. She's not saying anything different from what black people been saying on YouTube. Exactly. Exactly. So why even take the high and mighty position on any of this stuff? You know, you like the ones you agree with, you hate the ones that don't. But say I seen this woman on Twitter and no one in the comments called her ugly in the comments. All of the women just love hearing the sound of their own voices. Social media gave voice to a lot of entitled brats. Yeah, a lot of entitled people in general. She definitely spoke facts, and they're trying to say she's bisexual. using, yep, using some other community's lifestyle, just like they do with black men. If we disagree, it must be due to some underlying homosexuality, which is fucking childish, by the way. She nowhere like black women. German women are far different than black women. German women love black men. And okay. And not to say that this makes her any kind of special, but this is her and her husband, which he doesn't I would say doesn't look white. So I mean, for me that never counted for anything. But if somebody's gonna use this as a reference point, let's just see what kind of life she lit. You know what I'm saying? So Angela C says, I don't care for whites or anyone non-black discussing black folks issues. I don't follow them nor listen to them on social media. Ugh. I mean, I don't give them grace. I'll say that. I don't give them grace, but I will react since this is something that is being talked about. Germany has the same child support laws and divorce laws as the US. Yeah. Okay. Okay then. All right, so let's listen to what Saray, what's her name? Soraya Brooks. Soraya Brooks. Fair use, by the way. Uh, like the stream. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. If you are a subscriber, make sure that you remain subscribed to this channel. All right, this is fair use, definitely. You know, it's said. All right, so let's do this. See what she said.
About modern Western women in general. And by the way, a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who was listening with their ears instead of using their emotions. Because when you compare the caption of the video that I didn't even put on the video to the words that were coming out of my mouth, The caption had nothing to do with the words that I was saying. I mean, honestly, I was talking about the American family structure if you were able to get the message that I was trying to bring to you. Yes, I did say the average Black American family barely has a family unit. Not even in that
Mhm.
statement, I generalized all Black families in America that
But any person would understand when you put black people in anything that you are going to get a reaction, and you're not black. So I mean, it mm, whatever. But my ears are open.
they don't have a family unit. I lived in America for 2 years and I've seen a lot of messed up things in Black households, white households, and I very soon came to the conclusion, coming from a traditional household, that there's something seriously wrong that's going on in those households in America. And I was flabbergasted at the amount of disrespect an average American man would have to deal with coming from the woman of the household. I mean, these women, not only that they were disrespectful, they were lazy too. And I've heard them speak.
Yeah, lazy and disrespectful is a bad combination. Disrespect is enough though, but I've seen videos and I've seen sentiments expressed. You want somebody to cook for you? Go to your mama. And these girls be getting their bills paid. I mean, it's all about getting the bills paid. Blah blah blah. It's yeah. Let me see. There's videos on German women say this. Meanwhile, African women making videos wishing death on passport pros. Oh boy. Say, is it me? Does she sound a little like Cardi B? You know what Cardi B said that set off the sisterhood, right? She was talking about Cardi B had made I think it was an Instagram post about what men like for women to put on a little bit of makeup, like to be smelling good and everything. She said the sisterhood and feminism came for her. So just as a reference point, that that really happened. So after living in Germany 3 years, while German women are Western, they are vastly different than what we deal with in America. Okay, all right. She has a Turkish accent, but lived in America for 2 years. Okay. All right. Well, hey, continue.
A certain way to their children that had me in complete shock. I mean, I remember this one situation where this woman called her teenage son bitch, and I couldn't believe my ears. Even if that was supposed to be a joke in that moment, that word is doing something to that child. How is it going to grow up thinking it's okay that a woman is calling that boy bitch? I mean, let's be real. But enough.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's not a good idea, especially if you call yourself trying to raise a man. It's like in any way, shape, or form. I don't like being called things like sissies and the F words, and and bitch is definitely off limits. I mean, I'm a grown man. Don't be trying to call me a bitch. But that starts early. That sounds like how these son husbands be getting treated around here. That's why these dudes ain't got no damn respect or value for themselves, because they don't know of they don't know how to command respect, or even to expect some form of respect. You know, and one thing that I will say is that we as black men, we have been conditioned to not command respect for ourselves in Western culture. Everything is always a gaslight. If you expect some type of respect, they move the goalpost. They put up all these walls. No, you got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this, and maybe you'll get a little bit of respect or something like that.
Enough said, let's dive into a few comments of a couple of women under my video who have a lot of love for me. You know what? I love you too. He was homeless, curious to why no Russian man wifed her if she had family values. We stay rent free in everyone's head. Or why is everyone obsessed with us? Or who wants something from the store? Nobody's obsessed with you, honey, trust me. Those are the ones we don't want says you're good. These women are so delusional, they are absolutely obsessed with themselves. Now, honestly,
Yeah. How many comment sections on social media have you seen like this? What she just pointed out.
what justifies these women making comments like this? Am I the problem or are they maybe the problem? I'll tell you what the issue is. They have a huge problem with someone who treats an American black man very, very well. And that's the problem they have.
Wow. But not gonna lie to you. For the way these brothers express their experience express their experience with the average American black woman. I don't think a lot of these brothers had even seen respect. And, a lot of these guys that want to be player from the Himalayas, they kind of uphold that as some type of trophy. Like, if you are receiving some form of respect from these women, that you have one up the other brother, or you have some type of redeeming characteristic that the other ones don't have, and be getting disrespected the same way. I mean, being a simp is not gonna get you out of being treated like that or being viewed like that. I'm just saying it's kind of a waste of time. But I mean, to address what she just said, that that the average American black woman has a problem with treating the average American black man decent, but let them tell it. Oh, their fathers, they love their fathers. They just don't love you niggas. I'm like, why are you in places where you don't like the people? But anyway, uh, that seems to ring true. That does. I mean, just based on how I see the direction of social media posts. I mean, comment sections, Black Twitter, places like The Root, Lipstick Alley, all the movies, all of the talk shows that still exist. And no, black men don't have to say we even all of that up with rap music. The fact of the matter is the problem is a fucking problem. So yeah.
because they think no man deserves to be treated well if he doesn't pay. Excuse me, that doesn't even make any sense to me. If I can only be nice to you when you pay me, that makes me a whole prostitute. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just call it for what it is. You can get upset if you want to. The truth is always going to be the truth. And on this
Yeah, when especially when someone says to you that you're expecting pussy and you're not doing anything for it, meaning that you're not providing some type of monetary or some type of material gift. Yeah, that is technically prostitution. People try to take the meaning out of such things, but that's what it is. If you are a woman and the only way you'll have sex with a man if he's supporting you some type of way financially. I mean, I'm talking about the only way is if he's supporting you financially, even for dinner, like an expensive dinner, you give him sex. It's prostitution. I mean, you can come with that modern shit all you want, but that's what it is at the end of the day. And if brothers really got back to treating it for what it was, maybe a lot of this bullshit would slow down. But a lot of these girls would get Instagram accounts and make up for that. They say there's a whole economy out here.
this channel, all you will find is the truth, whether if you like it or not. I mean, isn't it true that the
Everybody
majority of
claims to
modern
be
women
truth
nowadays
tellers.
don't want the average man because they are just not good enough for this boss babe? But at the end of the day, these women forget, which makes them so delusional. These women forget that some of them, a lot of them, are below average. I mean, how can you sit there and put yourself on a pedestal, expect all men to do the same because you're wearing fake hair, because you're wearing fake lashes, because you have lip fillers, cheekbone fillers, forehead lip.
Say it, white girl. Say it. That was a shot, but yeah. I mean, you can't want a real man and you just all fake everything. Like shit. That's like a fat man saying he wants a skinny woman. Like, bruh, you gonna have to get in the gym a little bit, knock a couple of them donuts off. I mean, how many brothers said that? I had a post on my community tab about this brother that was complimenting this woman wearing her natural hair. And then she talking about she went back, it pissed her off, and she went back to wearing the wig and shit. I'm like, feminism has fucked some of you girls up. But how many brothers say we prefer natural this and natural that, but you don't want to show it to the brothers? You like, well, fuck that nigga. I'll do this and I'll do that. And then when he don't prefer you, then here comes all the bullshit. Like it's every brother doing it. She said, but how does all of that affect her being all the way in Germany? Well, people say a lot of things on social media. Yes, this comes down to social media banter. Yeah. I'm not saying that she's more right for saying it, because what she's basically saying is what Hundreds of brothers have already said. Oh, okay, that was it. She was attacked for being with a black man. Oh yeah, yeah, that black husband I showed y'all earlier. I mean, and that happens a lot with interracial black man, other races of women couples. That does happen a lot. I mean, sometimes like even with celebrities, like I'll say basketball star Patrick Patterson, they were saying that he said that black women look like bulldogs. Uh, which here's what happened. There was this guy making a comment, was just trying to dog him and be at him. And he was like, "Well, if you was working at Walmart, she wouldn't have paid no attention to you," which is an inferiority complex that black people do often display. Like saying that if you were, oh, that grand great white woman would not have looked your way if you were working at Walmart or something. And then he made the assertion that, y'all coming up here, y'all mad at me just because y'all wives look like bulldogs. And then, everybody starts saying, he said black women look like bulldogs. It's just like these people do have a right to respond to anybody giving them any type of criticism. She puts her husband in personal life in, yet then compares herself to American women. She wants attention on YouTube. Um, Yeah, she might be just saying this just to build up her channel, just to build up her social media following, just to become one of these grifters. Like I said, brothers have said this before. So the German woman knew how to trigger black women to clout chase on social media. Someone last month said the same thing about broke ass ninjas. Yeah. Yeah.
Fillers, you are wearing certain type of clothes that make your body look a certain way. But once all of that comes off, I don't know who we're supposed to put on the pedestal. Surely not your ass. I also know for a fact that 90% of these women who are in that comment section are single.
I don't like them Yo Vicky accents either. Like, cut that bullshit out. Let me go back a couple.
I also know for a fact that 90% of these women who are look a certain way, but once all of that comes off, I don't know who we're supposed to put on the pedestal. Surely not your ass. I also know for a fact that 90%
Yo
of these
Vicky
women
shit.
who are in that comment section are single. Single by choice, because the average man is not good enough. Oh, but coincidentally, that high value man is not checking for them either. So of course you're going to be single by choice. Who are you even kidding? And you cannot tell me that you're coming home every night and you're happy with no man that's waiting for you. No man you can cuddle with. No man that's going to help you, protect you, provide all of the security for you. You're always talking about that you can do all of that yourself. If you can, why are so many of you all over social media platforms just breaking down in your car, crying that you are sick and tired of being single? It doesn't make any sense to me. Can you please make it make sense? As women really need to stop thinking that their looks only is everything a man is looking for in a woman. I'm going to tell you one thing, the culture I come from, my Turkish culture, we take pride as women if we can go to work, take care of the household, contribute to the household, and take care of our loved ones. Some of you are out there, don't even know what that means. I mean, honestly, what do you bring to the table besides you being the table? Let's break those
I don't want a table. I want a woman.
words down. What does it even mean, you being the table?
I am the table. Get the fuck out. Said she went black. She said she wished black women didn't respond to her. But everyone responds to everyone. I asked any brother who's been in the Army, Air Force stationed in Germany. German and Scandinavian women love them some black men. I think the sisterhood was under the impression that women overseas would tolerate and accommodate their slurs and disrespect. They were wrong. Yeah, this is becoming this is becoming a little numerous, I would say. Yeah, as far as videos and responses.
You have a career, good for you. You have a nice car, good for you. You have a good sense of humor, good for you. You're good looking, good for you. But what is a man supposed to do with all of that? Wipe his ass? A man doesn't need you for that. Do you really think that a man is going to put up with you? You looking good? You got your career, you got your car, but when he comes home, you're going to create a whole bunch of drama? No, he's not going to be with you. A lot of women are broken. Their ego is way too big for them. And you cannot tell me that a lot of women aren't broken, because if somebody is not mad at something, and most of the time these women are mad at themselves, really, women would not act like that in the comment section.
Boy, I've seen pretty bad when it comes to comment sections. Um, yeah, I would agree with her on that. And guess whose fault that is for the most part? Men. Yes. As long as men keep validating that. And I don't want people, when they speak like this, I don't want people to miss that. Yeah. Men. Men are at fault for a lot of this. I'm not saying like you niggas need to do better, but in some cases you niggas need to do better. I mean, shoot, like even like the older generation and the actors they carry, they will weather a lot of disrespect just to be with that woman. It's just yeah. Sorry, some some of us along the way gonna have to take the L on this
They will not insult me. I mean, there are so many comments, I couldn't even put it all in one video without the video being maybe an hour long. There are so many insulting comments, even towards my husband. They don't even know the man. There's a reason why I keep my husband private. You may see a picture here, you may see a picture there, but at the end of the day, I know how shicey these women are. They would be on the internet, send him messages, send him nudes, send him all these things. So if you don't want that average man, why are you doing all of these things? What you should be really doing instead is listen to my advice and other content creators' advice and try to self-correct and try to apply some of these things that I'm mentioning in my videos in your relationship. And
Yeah, I didn't come to social media for self correction. That's just me personally. Um, my thing is people on social media listen to who they want to listen to. If they want someone to reinforce their beliefs, if they want to listen to that person, they'll listen to that person every time they hit the air. And I've seen it. I've seen it before. And but there's a hypocrisy that goes along with that. You know, some people will say that about certain content creators. Also, need to be saying that about themselves and whatever content creators they go to. It's like no one is really bang on with it. We just know that it's happening. But as far as advice, if you want to take any advice that I may give, like, yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, I wouldn't tell anybody to do some dangerous shit, but I mean, all I would say is you're pretty much there are consequences for your actions. So
see how that impacts your relationship. A lot of you women out there want to be one in a million, but all you are is one of a million. You are no different from the next woman that pretends she is unique. She's the only one. She's everything a man is looking for in a woman. No. All of you are the same. Y'all look the same. Y'all act the same. Talk the same. Think the same. Move the same.
say it, white girl. Say it. Stop. Oh, stop, Kev.
Try to be yourself. But I understand a lot of you don't even understand what it means to be yourself.
I don't think black women care at this point. Uh, I would say that too. But I mean, if black women cared, would it prompt them to change anything that they may have wrong with them? I don't know. Maybe we have different definitions of caring, but I mean, uh, this Turkish chick tit for tat response is masculine. All she needed to do was post more pics of her and her husband. No, nope, had to make a video. Ah, boy. Western women are toast. She's masculine. Wow.
You women are not even self-aware nowadays. I mean, honestly, who are you to sit there and say that the average man is not good enough? If it wasn't for that average man working an average job, your trash wouldn't be picked up on time. Your stinking ass shit would have flushed down the toilet properly. There would be no roads. There would be no auto mechanics. So for us women to sit there and say that we don't want any average man, we're just looking for the high value man, that is so wrong.
That's that Disney princess syndrome. But yeah, I mean, as far as we got our share of women who set unrealistic expectations, and I mean, I get it. Go for what you want, but I wouldn't set the bar too high if you're a big back. I'll say that. Or, you know, that man said, no, Keisha cares, but she's too lazy to change. Easier to act ratchet and put on a lousy wig than to work out and not have out of weight like kids. Yeah, because people love sex. I'll tell you that. And let's see, even Yanni had responded back and called her husband Dusty. So a lot of black women in her chat are giving her attention at this point. Oh yeah, because he black. They do rail against black men who are married to white women. But look, the whole thing about trying to dox and mention her family and everything, it does seem like if you say something people don't like and they know you got any type of family, they try to go after you. They try to go after you. They come after you. They come after your family members, and there are people who think that shit's actually cool. You know. So I mean, there are already photos of her and her husband. So I think that the chat's pretty split on what this woman is saying.
We, us as women, we benefit so much from the average man. And the average man doesn't even want anything in return for that. But you have nothing else better to do than to sit there and shit on an average man all day long when you don't even know how to cook a meal from scratch. I am not on this platform trying to make anyone look bad. If I do anything, I'm trying to give you guys some advice on how to self-correct. But in order to learn, you got to be ready to admit that your behavior, your mindset is really destructive to you and to all men in your environment. I'm not saying that I am perfect. Of course, I got flaws too. I am learning myself, but at least I sit down, I listen to my husband, and I self-correct. And there are a lot of times where I mess up. But the difference is I'm trying to work on my relationship. I want to be with that average man. Oh yeah, and by the way, do you know what we have done for our first dates? We played Uno. We played Uno, got to know each other very well. So it wasn't about how much he spent. I never expected that man to spend anything on me.
Well, you gotta understand, like when people express this on social media, them a bunch of dumb assholes that ain't got it right. I mean, it's just let me just put it to you that simple. They don't have it right, so they think that by spreading a dumbass message on social media and finding people who actually agree with that dumbass shit, that it validates it. It doesn't. Dating is globalized, and black women have to expect their image will be compared in some way. Man, let me tell you something. There's no shortage of comparing black men to everybody. The Asian man run his household. The white man run his household. What's wrong, black man? What's wrong? Yeah, I see it all the time. She's right. Kevin Samuels said it years ago. Keisha doesn't even know how to cook because she and her mom and her grandmama used to go to McDonald's special occasions. Come on, man. She married 15 years, but now on YouTube. Hey, you know, sometimes married people be on YouTube. I'm annoyed at some people being fooled by her. The brother had his taste in Germany. Now, I'm not saying I'm completely trusting of her or anything. Devin D was good. She's a Kardashian light. She right though. Women got to compete. Deep down, women know this is true. They compete with each other. Like shit on the clothes they wear and shit. It's always a low key competition. It's always. Thank you, kid. We get compared to every community's house. Yeah, yeah. That was okay. Yeah, that's just Angela C is cool. Like try not to take shots, but hey, this is a brutally honest chat, so Angela's free to say something back. So you know, but she cool.
Why? That's not what I want from him. I want to be with that man in his presence. I want his time. I don't want his money. I want his presence. But I can already tell that a lot of women out there, grown ass women in their mid 30s, have a lot of growing up to do. And as Coach Greg Adams always says, women are children in adult bodies. And I could not agree with that statement anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, I truly hope that I was able to clear the impression of me being against BWs, because that is absolutely not my intention. That is not what I'm using this platform for. If there's anything that I would like to do is teach these women how to be better women.
Look. Let me do this again. Look, cause some people you criticize them in any way, they're gonna say that you're against them, especially that group of people. But you know, I'm not saying I trust it. No, I don't. Let's see. She claimed to be happy, but I don't buy it. New says she's just chasing the bag, making niggas feel good. Well, she gonna have to pull some other groups of people in it. You know, you see, you see the summation of support that black men actually show for people on social media, besides your occasional, uh, I don't know, grifter asshole. Like, I ain't gonna say no names. Let's see. Yet you divestors be YouTube with white men dissing black men daily. Why is that kept quiet? They talking shit. Tamar Rice when he was taken away by police. Yeah. Why haven't they said anything about Sonia Massey yet? Unless is there some type of spin to, put it on black men, but whatever. Let's see. Divestors are losers who never dated a white man. They still like one thing I will say about divestors is they still fucking black dudes. And it ain't even like they're getting like the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. They getting them dudes that like still wearing like wife beaters and saggy jean shorts and shit. Look like he been working under somebody's car, but it's just that he ain't changed his shirt in days. Southpaw 2K1, the real reason why this is viral because folks hate to see a black man happy and or in love or both. Example: season of the Black Bachelor on the Bachelor. Oh, okay. So I don't respond to Becky's. I don't visit their channels. Carlton Way one. She speaks with authority. Devin D. And let's see if you don't think white men want her, you're crazy. Uh, they knew better than Keisha chasing bag and making Chag and loser black women feel good. Oh God. Oh my God. She said I was talking about divestors. I don't see the harm in this woman showing there are other cultures of women who will treat black men with respect. Soraya isn't a Becky, she is a Fatima. Turkey isn't. Man, y'all be coming up with all kinds of names and shit, man. Just name uh race sensitive names and shit, All right. Divestors are almost universally ugly. They can only get pookies, be they black or white. Better yet, why they not talking about black love has highest divorce rate? Uh, KL Bonner, what's good? Said this could be a grift, a fairly easy one. All she has to do is say things other people have said already. I already said that, but thanks for further validating my claim from earlier. Yeah, she's saying things that brothers have said time and time again. Like, this ain't the first time this is being said. This is not the first time that this is being said. Uh, I mean, yeah, and as far as what New said earlier, hey man, look, I don't know about you, man. I mean, but shit, I would like to be treated well. I like I let me say it without trying to say something that somebody's gonna read into wrong. Like I think your average brother would like to be treated well by someone. I'm not saying it's like this is an entitlement or anything like, yeah, bro, all brothers deserve to be treated well by a woman at some point. Like, I'm not saying that because then we get into the conversation of, oh, you gotta earn it and all this other shit. Um, what I'm saying is the idea of it is something that brothers seem to long for based on the current social climate. She started doing live streams recently. Somebody told her it was a good idea. Said, "Look at that Pearl person. Shit, look what she's done." I bet they was talking. I bet her and the hubby was talking. If I could just get it right, not seem like I was Pearl. This is a grift. Why do people think she's grifting? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why people think she's grifting. How much money has she made off this already? And the size of her channel is like 11.5K. Let me look at the comment section. See how many. Seem like there's quite a few black guys in it. Let me see. Last Zulu. I don't care what these people say. The woman is absolutely right. Only masculine women disagree. Oh, we were throwing that word masculine around in the chat earlier. Uh, at B Goku Zero. Oh yeah, it was Black Goku. As the Godfather KS used to say, women's tell men what they think they deserve by their looks and by their attitude. At Thundercat, he said, "Your husband is a lucky man. He chose wisely. Keep sticking it to these mean women." All right, D Mac 5808. Black women don't listen. They will be left with all the Pookies and Ray Rays. Dunn, aka the Dunn JP. Truth hurt. Truth hurts. Even the simps have to chime in to back them up. Cool Breeze 2.0. More to Mad Facts 13. She literally never mentioned black women. Wayne Ray. The hyenas are upset. Lead them there. Definitely keep your husband private, Saria. These Western women will go so far as to get your husband fired from his job. Look at what happened to that one guy on Pop Balloon Day. Awareness, people. Awareness. Let's see. Black man to white woman marriage rate is 14%. Black man to non-black woman marriage rate is 26%. College educated black man to non-black woman marriage rate is 30%. 1 in 4 of all interracial marriages in the United States are a black husband and his non-black wife. 2010 United States Census, 2020 United States Census. What's the point of saying that though? Homegirl done took the gloves off. She's hitting these heifers upside the head. Women grow old, but they never grow up. I'll say it for you. They're not even playing in the same league. Never bow down to these hyenas, Saraya. Keep speaking the truth. Miss Saraya is absolutely correct. These Pride of the Lion. I've seen that person before. These ladies are not single by choice. They are single by choices. There's a difference. Oh God. Here we go. Oh, we got a black woman. She says, as a black American woman, I see nothing wrong with what she's saying. The man got with had a very common experience in America. All I heard her say was she is well grown and she showed him what a well raised woman who caters and nurtures her man is like. Now, this is a very motherfuckers need to go to English class. God damn. This is a very true statement in many cases. Any black woman that has an issue here is either undereducated or so in her feelings that she can't just listen to someone saying she is doing all the right things. I do everything she said and she does plus more for my man. So I find nothing wrong here with this woman is amazing. And I applaud her for being in the minority of us that were raised correctly and know how to be a woman and queen for a man and king. Oh my God. Full circle essentials. What's good? Oh boy. Then here come the other stuff. They're the least dated, the least desired. Oh god. Let me check my likes, man. Y'all motherfucker be paying. Press that like button. Shit. Oh shit. They finally showed the serial disliker. Oh my god. Oh my god. The serial disliker showed up. Yeah, full circle essentials. I know I did a poor job reading those comments. Yes, I did. I'll do better. I'll get some hooked on phonics. But oh boy. But thank you, serial disliker. Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold up. You got one. I am a black man who has been with my beautiful black woman for the past 36, married 34 years and counting. I must say this woman spoke the truth about some of today's modern women. SMH. Yeah. Sound like your wife be reading your comments on YouTube, man. He wanted to make sure that he was very clear on what group of women that he was talking about. Oh shit. Dear women of no color all around the world, we do not desire to compete. We gracefully and joyfully pass the baton in peace. Godspeed. Godspeed. That was sisterhood right there. And then brothers, y'all gotta stop falling for this shit. Y'all gotta. We are so happy for you. Congratulations on your black man. Black men who feel like they can learn about their own community from a white woman tells more about you. Oh boy. Exactly. There used to be plenty of great black women, few Keishas. Something happened in the late 90s, early 2000s, and now a few great black women, just worthless Keishas. Oh, good God. Yeah. I mean, people will probably say something like, it's the rap music, or it's the same machine that's telling y'all that Kamala is black. Well, they defended her like she got Afro puffs. Boy, he didn't want the strap on used on him again for the leg. Oh God. Yep, that's the most educated. Oh God. Oh, here goes another one. The accent is sexy as hell. My wife is German and Italian, and no other woman measured to what she brought to the table. She can speak 5 languages. Oh God. Five. The man said I've dated black, black Hispanic, white Hispanic, biracial, and Haitian women. I can say that my wife was easily better than the two biracials cheated, with one getting pregnant by another. Oh God, this man letting his whole history be known. The man is named at Haba Bacon. Okay, man got bacon in his name. She ain't wrong about the black family unit either. Mm, all right, so mm. All right, so yeah, guys, thanks for coming through. Let me check my likes again. Say I got 33 likes. If you are in here and you did not press the like button, please do so while you have breath in your body. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. And make sure that you are still subscribed because YouTube be tripping. And I do acknowledge that when I do lose a sub, sometimes, or I lose a sub on the count, that is a person that is actually unsubbing the channel. So until I can prove that there is a shadow banning, then I can only suspect. I'm not gone yet, Marcus Romero Productions. She said, "Mary simping online." Mm, but I tell you, it's hard out there for the married man. It's hard out there. It's hard on social media for the married man. Shit, people be like, "Man, Kev, why you in the manosphere if you a married man?" You know the answer they want to hear? You know the answer they want to hear? Because I'm here to get me some hoes. That's the answer they want to hear. No, I'm just saying I came to YouTube to try to understand the psyche of certain individuals in our community. And I believe that should be the concern of every black person. But some people act like that's some ill advised stuff and nah, I'm good. Nope, she wasn't wrong. But she was displaying that same non feminine energy at Jack. Yeah, she did kind of go into a Yo Vicky accent. I ain't too much. Yeah. I was talking about the man in her comments. I know. I wouldn't if I thought it was you, Angela. See, you were talking about me. You would know. And even then, I try to play it cool. Then, I mean, I don't try to bite someone's head off. I don't want to give you the idea that I was coming at you or anything. Your presence is always appreciated. She's not masculine. She's assertive. She wasn't yelling or talking aggressive. Mm, mm. Jake Zero. Bingo. Yeah, so anybody want to come up real quick? I'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat. If not, we can wait till tomorrow night's smoke show, which I still don't have a title for yet. I still don't. Uh, but it's the smoke show is still happening. So someone fucking explain to why 50 Cent doing deals with Tyler Perry. Money. My top answer would probably be money. Uh, yeah. I mean, if we want to get into all the other stuff to continue to help spread false narratives about black men, which is very profitable, by the way, for some folks. Uh, we can have that discussion too, but we got to wait till the material comes out first. Tyler Perry, in order for his shit to survive, he gonna have to get some other perspectives in there because because like the way he writes stories, he writes the same fucking story. Is like he'll make it a little bit more serious and minus mud deal, but it's the same story. Tyler made his money dressing up. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He made it uncool to do Shanae. Jay Z even rapped about black women's attitudes and girls, always talking out her neck, making her fingers snap. Why are y'all mad about an attitude you give the whole world? Mm. Yeah, can't disagree with that too much. But the only thing I can say from being an observer is everybody wants to look somewhat good, somewhat perfect to people. Um, they don't want to ever be on the bad, negative side of a narrative. Okay, let's see. My dear, Tyler's movies are this dark black woman in unhappy relationship with dark black man who calls her ugly, light skinned laborer black man either saves her or makes the dark skinned black man see the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I remember its theatrical release. What's another one? Mud Dia's Family Reunion. Said Steve just talked that talk, but Tyler loves that shit. Mr. Doodoo Brown. Oh, you talking Mr. Brown? Meet the Browns. Now, David and Tamala, man, I thought for the most part pretty funny, but it got old after a while. Kind of sailed me on a husband and a wife who are actually married in real like the husband and a wife who play father and daughter because he plays her father, right? The characters. Yeah, it's just weird stuff. I mean, but Tyler Perry is the simp of all simps. Steve Harvey wishes he was on that level. Hmm. I don't know, man. If Tyler Perry and Steve Harvey did the fusion dance and fused into one character, which it'll be a dance, it won't be no fucking earrings. Shoot. I think all of us men of truth would be in trouble. Yeah. Ugh. But anyway, if films were cars, Tyler has been making Model Ts, which are good cars, 120 years ago. Eventually, TP gonna have to upgrade from Model T to Mustang or Bronco. Mm. Ugh. She said, "Yo, Joe, I'm dark skinned and bald, so I hate Jesus. I hate you." basically, basically, Dragon Ball Z. Yep, Dragon Ball Z reference. Let's see. So I ain't do too bad, did I didn't come over here completely like you know exalt the German woman and say, "Oh man, you sisters better listen to her." They did a few of his dance and turned into Derrick Jackson. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, this German woman who really like there was not much to disagree with, but then again, like I said, I've heard people say this, I've heard guys say this before, this kind of thing, and get called whiners and crybabies and shit. But then like women say it, and then all of a sudden is what's your cash app, baby? What's your cash app? New said she's doing what all chicks do. Mm, all of them. She's giving black women the sass. Mr. Jackson is simp extraordinaire. I mean, his simp power, he's been kind of nerfed as far as his simp powers as of late because ever since it was exposed that he was cheating on his wife, it kind of hurt his game a little bit. Probably got more pussy too. I heard they coming out white chicks too. Why? For what? Who would accept that? Unless they make one of them. If they make one of them that, then then I mean, so I don't care about black or white, yo Joe. Just my advice to new is don't end up in some of the places I've been. I'm sure you're a survivor. I mean, seriously, you have to be in this world. Nightish was good, man. The Wayans. Some movies shouldn't have sequels. Yeah. What's the point in coming out with white girls too? What's the point in that? Because I mean, like I remember Big Mama's House. I mean, it was funny to me that they made a sequel to that film, but to make a third one, I'm like, what for? How much funnier can this joke get? With white chicks? No, especially in 2024. Like the woke community would turn it into something else entirely. What was the point in white girls one? Yeah, I asked myself that same question. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's see what's good. We got July is almost over. Shit. Facts, Kev. Mr. Jackson has collected more kitty than an animal shelter. Yes, he is. He is a famous social media figure who seems to take care of himself pretty good. You know, he stays in the gym and he says what a lot of women want to hear. So to use that to his advantage, to as far as capitalizing on some pussy, no, I wouldn't say that's wrong. I think any man would use his advantage to get the draws. I mean, shit. You can't blame a you can't blame straight men for being straight. Sims give women so much for the bare minimum. Well, Derrick Jackson getting some pussy out of it. So I think the beauty of it was the ambiguity of it. And his wife just hangs along for the ride. Pathetic. He allegedly loves the black queen, yet he cheats on his queen. Hilarious. They still together? I thought they broke up. I thought they broke up, and Derek just around here just bang, 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 bang. Like, shoot. You cannot blame any man for being straight with heterosexual behavior. And also, like I said, back to the comment New said earlier about niggas just want to feel good. I mean, yeah, that's about the size of it. Men want to hear certain things come out of women's mouths. And when they hear it, it's the thank you, queen. Oh my God. You said that stuff. Oh, oh my God. Please, God, let there be more women like this. She's heaven sent, they do it. They do all that stuff, man. Yep, I agree. Sad. Sad biscuits. That's what they eat in the morning. Sad biscuits. What kind of naps they take? Sad naps. Shoot. What kind of walks they take? Sad walks. I mean, it's sad all around. Shoot. Puppy dog syndrome. Sad if you listen to Derrick Jackson. Angela C, I know you had some like you probably gotten pushback in certain comment section from certain big back women, you know. But you probably got them same brothers, Grand Rising, Hi Queen. Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh my God, like it's very easy validation. I mean, it's very easy. I mean, especially for me on the outside looking in, you know. There's a female content creator on YouTube that cater to men. She says the things men want to hear. Yeah, shoot. When the Avatar was doing her thing, like dudes were just dude, bruh, they put her in a new place. And I mean, like it's a good hustle. I mean, I can't blame people for that. Yeah, see, and let's see know what I'm talking about. Them cats is lost. Yeah, yeah, lost. More lost than the damn TV show. Like, bruh, come on, man. Are we as black men to the point where any compliment is enough to just make us just I don't know, just bring us to a high an orgasmic level, I would say. Oh my God. Oh, oh, she said I was handsome. Like There it is, Grand Rising Queen. The earth rises and set on you, goddess. I truly care about blacks. Non-blacks don't care about another community. Yeah, yeah. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I really, if anyone is to fix whatever problems we have, I think that in the black community, I think that blacks need to take it upon ourselves. I think we got better ideas than everyone else about what should happen here. Well, man, you're an individual. I'm not saying all guys, but some guys around here. I mean, like, and we see it on these female content creators that actually, I would say, pander to guys. We see they get like the financial support that these women get, and I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it is what it is. Anybody with eyes can see it. Dudes got to stop calling a woman wifey because they look good. That's my wifey right there. I want to sit on the bench with you in the park. No, granted, I was single. I'll go straight for the gusto. I don't look. I mean, I can talk that shit, but like I said, if anything ever happened, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm not wasting nobody's time. I'm not gonna waste her time. Like fuck all that. No, if it that will help that will help better my process of elimination. That's a tidbit for you single guys. If she really wants you, she'll let you know. Shoot, they just like voting Democrat. That's why I'm letting them go their own way. Wouldn't waste my breath at 2 seconds. Man, let me tell you something. I'm starting to think that election's kind of up in the air. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it like this: whatever side that you take, never underestimate what is it? Never underestimate the stupidity of well, never. I'm trying to say it right. Never underestimate stupid people in large numbers. I mean, so I was on Truism panel last night talking about the turkey girl or German, whatever she is. I don't think it is that much about compliments as it is about being treated like a human being. Mm. Yeah, way too many black men have low self esteem and barely get compliments. We're so thirsty. Gatorade and Powerade both need to cut some checks. I agree with that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Your crush even winks at you. It's just, you know, come on, guy. Let's see. All right. So let's see. Check my likes. Like I said, if anyone in here has not pressed the like button, please do so. Or you can hit the dislike button like the serial disliker, which is, I really hope it's a woman. Cause see, women act in the opposite men do. Men really hate you. The women though, it might be some other shit. Might be some wild freaky shit. You never know, but just saying. Shit, son is hot raw. What's good? You think the dudes are left out in the Sahara with that level of thirst? LMAO. I'm telling you, man. Any woman that says anything pleasing to any of these guys, they're gonna take that shit and they're gonna run with it. Man, so I hit the dislike 30 times. Like what? It wasn't working. Just kidding. Yeah, but anyway, I am starting to see a lot of new people come through, and I think that YouTube kind of takes your sub away at first, talking about you spam or some bullshit like that. like I keep telling y'all, just make sure that you're still sub to this channel. TikTok has a trend with white women saying we love you, black man, and dudes are going crazy. I made a short about that. And I made a short about that. If you are a black man, then and you have a taste for Caucasian women, that kind of content is for you. Shoot. A lot of what she's saying is true. I agree with a lot of what she was saying, but you got to think about the intent behind what she was saying. What was the intent? The self-esteem of black men is very poor for the fact that you'll see a in shape fit black man pause with an out of shape two sandwich. Oh boy. Yeah, them brothers starving. Outspoken introvert was good. Yeah, they come off as weak like black dudes asking random other races, do they like black men? I broke it all down last night. Okay. Well, I gotta go check that out then. Black women don't want to look within themselves and course correct. Look, as long as there is a simp out there, they won't. You have to dry up whatever is feeding that nonsense. And it will never be an effective one man effort or a few man effort even. It's got to be a collective effort. And that will probably never happen. Shout out to Austin Holman, man. The in shape couple I used to call number 10. He's skinny, she's shaped like a oh man, come on, man. Talk about a number 10. Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Which race wouldn't you date? Who gives a fuck? LOL. It'd be kind of killing me sometimes. Like when there's a B dub that try to convince you that other races of women only want you for your dick, and then they be like, "And Nick dudes be like, she don't really love you. I don't need love, bitch." Like I don't usually see the opposite. And C thought that shit was funny too. The 10. I mean, like, you know what though? I see that shit too, man. I see it a lot in Walmart, and they be black couples. Like these big backs on social media. Yeah, y'all always going for the fat white girls. Look, I see black dudes going for plenty of fat black women too. Men are okay with just sex. Women aren't. Thus the conundrum Keisha faces. That explains why Lizzo size sisters are confident like they Victoria's Secret supermodels. What up, Christopher the Conqueror? No, I mean for real. I saw this social media video. You know how the dudes be sitting up there asking these girls these questions. That's how the Hop Tour girl got famous. Um, that dude was walking around asking random women is like how they think Lizzo looked, or do they think Lizzo was beautiful? And all of them were like, "Yeah, Lizzo was beautiful." So he started going around asking women a question. Hey, what would you say if uh what would you say if I said you look just like Lizzo? Woman slapped the shit out of old boy. The first question, the first time he asked a woman that, I see big backs of all races. Yeah. California king size back. There's a big Keisha on YouTube who got hurt because someone said that to her. And she looked like Lizzo. Man. They'll say Lizzo beautiful all day. Tell them they look like Lizzo. Man, somebody a long time ago was like Leslie Jones looked good. I was like, I should have been like, well, you look like Leslie Jones. She'd have got mad as fuck. Ah, boy. Well, I tell you the truth. Hopefully, I'm not bringing y'all to the. Hopefully, I'm not bringing y'all to a certain level of cruelty, or in this brutal honesty that we espouse here. 330 pounds thick nowadays. What? What you talking about? Some bank safe thick? F-150 thick? What? Sherman tank thick? No man. Women lie to each other all the time. But you gonna start saying you look like Lizzo? I mean, they think Lizzo is beautiful. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh. One night with Lizzo or Leslie Cho. That's a tough. God damn. It's like okay, yeah, shit. If I had to make a choice, really, if I had to make a choice, my choice would be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was an accident. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not saying my answer again. You know. All right. Said the women of feminine haven't refuted or countered what she said. I remember when the girls in the Rump Shaker video were considered thick. How far we have fallen. Mm-hmm. Don't let them people redefine thick. Sherman Clump thick. See if I can. Let's see if I can find a comparison. I think I got a photo up here that I can give out a comparison. Let's see. No, did I take down them photos? Okay, this is the only one I got. See, this is what they trying to call thick these days, right here. What they trying to see? This is thick. You know, this is what they want you to believe is thick, and this is thick. I don't know what y'all agree with it or not. I could have had a better photo. Everyone said, ha ha, that was the perfect way to end the show. Yeah, yeah, I guess, but I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Let's see. But anyway, say yeesh, the second one. You talking about this? Hey, she got her teeth fixed. Yeah, she got a full grill now. That neck ain't hitting the same. I know that much, but no, I don't know from experience. You always gonna have a son of a bitch. Oh man, you talking like this? You married on YouTube? Yeah, it's a brick house with tents. Obese is the new thick. No, it ain't either. No, it ain't. Shoot, motherfucker lying to y'all. See if I can Google thick black women. I know it's a pretty direct statement. Let's see if Google gets it right. Almost. You see. Let me show you what Google came up with when I typed this in. See what I agree with and what we don't agree with. All right. So I'll probably say the first one. This one right here, yes. This one right here, you can't see the whole package. No, I won't want to call somebody that angry thick. No, she about a couple cheeseburgers away. No, there's a big back right here. She kind of thick. Yeah, see the images. Hmm. Yeah, they got it right in some instances, but in other instances, nah, nah. Yeah. Mm. Yay and nay. I'll say that. I think she used to be a porn star. Am I tripping? I don't know. She might be. She might have been. She gotta have. She gotta have much back and weigh as much as shit. Oh hell no. Said they're overweight. And Angela C seems to be kind of from her avatar. She seems to be kind of fit. Yeah, fit. 600 pounds is thick. No, what the fuck it ain't. 600 pound is rhino size. Goddamn. Like that dumbass Craven the Hunter movie. You see why they call me the Rhino? Yeah, that's a fucking pachyderm. Yeah. Thick is such a thin line because if they gain 15 more pounds, it's a wrap. And then women hold weight differently from men. Like it's like 200 pounds on a woman looks much different than 200 pounds on a man. And even with builds, like say a man is 5'8", 200 pounds versus a woman 5'8", 200 pounds, it's gonna have a very different look. Said Fang face. Oh hell no. Detroit like them big. Alrighty. And Detroit 313 says Angela C ain't wrong. Thick as a moon bounce. All right. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and call this a show. Uh anybody got any suggestions for content? My email address is on my channel page. Um every doing this every night, it is a little harder to think of, I would say, topics, but I don't know. I've I'm doing my best here. Some of you guys are appreciate. So anyway, average weight of Keisha, 180 pounds. Average height of Keisha is similar to the average height of a woman in the U.S. 5'4", not thick but fat slob. Okay. Tell obese folks to stop lying about their weight. Obese is normal to weigh 400. No, the fuck it ain't. Me, yeah, if you're a baby elephant. See, that's the poor self esteem issue I'm talking about with black women. The fact that we're even discussing what's thick. Yeah, yep. So, anyway, that is it. I thank you guys for attending another stream. Shout out to the replay gang. Um, yes, about the German woman. No, I don't think German is the new black. No, I don't. So, everybody's like, oh man, oh, he cool. He betrayed black folk. He cool and shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. Motherfuckers don't even know how to listen to the stream sometimes before they pass judgment and shit. Shut the fuck up. Give a damn about none of y'all. No, wait a minute. I'm just playing. But again, like I said it before, subscribe. Make sure you still subscribe. I should have been at 4,000 subs by now. I'm just gonna say it just like that. But yeah. So okay, that's it. Long live the habitual line steppers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to see this shit of anyone trying to say the line stepper name in vain under any fucking circumstances, including skinny dumbass niggas. So take that how you want to take it, but I'm out this bitch. Peace.